Welcome back to our Immortal news channel. Today, we're here to remember the legends from all around the globe who we've sadly lost recently, including those who passed away on July 12th. Their departures made headlines worldwide. Later in this video, we're going to share special tributes to these unforgettable figures. We hope you'll stay with us for the whole video. Before we start, could you please hit the like button? This small action really helps us and lets us keep bringing these significant moments to you all. Number 12, Mike Mantaur Halac, a unique character and a passionate wrestler. Mike Halac, former WWE wrestler, who famously competed as Mantaur in the 1990s, passed away at the age of 55. His daughter Demi announced the news on his personal Facebook page on July 12th, saying that he passed away peacefully in his sleep and that he was no longer in pain. Halac debuted as Bruiser Mestino for the Catch Wrestling Association in the early 1990s, before joining the World Wrestling Federation as Mantaur, a role based on the mythical half-man/half-beast Minotaur character. He was known for his imposing presence and unique persona, which was fitting for his 400-pound frame. He was managed by Jim Cornette and worked with Hall of Famers like Razor Ramon, Jeff Jarrett, Bret Hart, and Bam Bam Bigelow. He also had a brief stint in ECW as Bruiser Mestino and returned to WWE in 1996 as a bodyguard for Goldust. Halac retired as a full-time performer in 1999, but continued to make sporadic appearances in the independent circuit until 2019. He was open about his battle with diabetes and had been booked for a convention in September. He leaves behind a legacy that will be remembered by those who followed his career and by his colleagues who respected him as a friend and a brother. Tributes to Mike Halac. Number 11, Milan Kundera, a doyen of modern literature and a relentless satirist of totalitarianism. Milan Kundera, Czech-born French writer, best known for his masterpiece, The Unbearable Lightness of Being, who passed away in Paris at the age of 94 on July 12th. Kundera's remarkable journey began in communist Czechoslovakia, where his dissenting writings burgeoned into an exiled satirist's critique of totalitarianism. His move to France in 1975 marked the beginning of a profound literary contribution that wove together themes of love and exile, politics, and the deeply personal, creating a body of work both profound and subversive. The author's relationship with his homeland was complex and reflective in his writings. Despite Czechoslovakia's transformation into the Czech Republic following the Velvet Revolution in 1989, Kundera had long since established a new life in Paris, writing his final works in French and rarely returning to the land of his birth. In his enduring novel, The Unbearable Lightness of Being, which was not published in the Czech Republic until 2006, Kundera managed to captivate a broad Western audience with his anti-Soviet subversion and intricately woven eroticism. The novel would later be translated into multiple languages, adapted into a film, and earned Kundera the State Award for Literature in 2007. His wife Vera was an indispensable companion and facilitated his work by serving as his translator and shield against the outside world, maintaining his reclusive lifestyle and safeguarding his creative processes. Milan Kundera leaves behind a timeless legacy that marries intellect and artistry, and his profound insight into the human condition will continue to resonate with generations of readers. Tributes to Milan Kundera. Number 10, Randy Fulmer, renowned animator and musician. Randy Fulmer, an acclaimed animator and executive at the Walt Disney Company, died on July 10th at the age of 73. Fulmer, a multi-talented artist with a passion for animation and music, was known for his contributions to numerous Disney classics and his later venture as the founder of Wind Guitars. Fulmer developed an early fascination with film and animation that led him to the California Institute of the Arts. After graduation, he established his own animation business, creating a variety of works, including educational films and television commercials. His career took a significant turn in 1987 when he joined Walt Disney Feature Animation. His 18-year tenure at Disney saw him working on some of the studio's most loved films, such as The Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, and The Lion King. He also served as the producer on The Emperor's New Groove and Chicken Little. In 2014, a documentary titled Restrung chronicled Fulmer's journey from animator to luthier. The film delved into his lifelong passion for guitar making and his career at Disney, providing a rare glimpse into the life of a unique artist who excelled in both animation and music. Randy Fulmer will be remembered as a vibrant force in animation, a dedicated musician, and a gifted luthier. His legacy will live on through the animations he helped bring to life and the music that was played on the guitars he lovingly crafted. Tributes to Randy Fulmer. Number 9. Thomas Roberts, an unforgettable presence in country music stagehand. Thomas Roberts, renowned stagehand for country music legend Randy Travis, died tragically on July 11th at the age of 68, shot by his wife at their Nashville home. A master of his craft, Roberts devoted over 2 decades of his life to work alongside Travis, a journey filled with winding roads, beautiful venues, and unforgettable performances. He was not just the man behind the lights, he was the soul that brought life to the stage. Roberts's work was often characterized by his magical sense of lighting a stage, transforming ordinary spaces into extraordinary spectacles for the audience. His infectious smile, upbeat attitude, and soulful presence made him an adored figure among his peers. The warm welcome he extended to neighbors and the song he carried in his heart showcased a man who was more than his profession. He was a friend, a companion, and a comforting presence. Randy Travis's heartfelt tribute to his longtime stagehand underscores the impact Roberts had on those around him, a testament to his genuine spirit. His legacy lives on in the twinkling stage lights and the memories he has left behind. As Randy Travis continues his More Life tour, the sweet music will always serve as a poignant reminder of the role Roberts played in creating an unforgettable experience for country music fans. Roberts leaves behind a legacy that reverberates in the annals of country music. Tributes to Thomas Roberts. Number 8. Nick Hungerford, a visionary fintech leader and compassionate philanthropist. Nick Hungerford, celebrated co-founder of the investment platform Nutmeg and the charity Elizabeth's Smile, passed away on July 6th at the age of 43. Diagnosed with a rare form of bone cancer, Ewing sarcoma, in 2019, Hungerford lived his final years with grace, turning adversity into purpose through his philanthropic endeavors. Hungerford's business acumen transformed the fintech industry. Co-founding Nutmeg in 2011, he faced numerous rejections before JP Morgan purchased the company in 2021 for a reported £700 million, marking it as a successful venture in the industry. His determination and perseverance significantly contributed to shaping Britain's fintech landscape. However, Hungerford's legacy transcends his business accomplishments. Named after his 2-year-old daughter, Hungerford founded Elizabeth's Smile in 2022. The charity focuses on supporting children dealing with the loss of a parent, an initiative inspired by his own terminal illness. Through Elizabeth's Smile, Hungerford hoped to lessen the emotional impact of bereavement on children. He also ensured his own daughter would have a lasting connection with him through a series of recorded videos and a network of friends, embodying his vision to continue guiding her. Nick Hungerford is remembered as a successful entrepreneur and a compassionate philanthropist. His legacy continues to inspire, and his charity endures as a testament to his loving nature. Tributes to Nick Hungerford. You are watching Immortal News. To show your support, please kindly click the like button. Number 7. Marianne Hoberman, a stalwart of children's literature and advocate for literacy. Marianne Hoberman, an award-winning author of over 30 children's books and an influential advocate for literacy, passed away at the age of 93 on July 7th. Hoberman lived a life committed to the power of the written word and the joy it can bring to young minds. Hoberman's prolific career began with the publication of her first book, All My Shoes Come in Twos, in 1957. Over her lifetime, she wrote a plethora of books that have been critically acclaimed, such as A House is a House for Me, which won the National Book Award in 1978. Hoberman was named the second U.S. Children's Poet Laureate by the Poetry Foundation, serving from 2008 to 2011. In addition to her literary contributions, Hoberman co-founded a children's theater group, the Pocket People, and a group that performed dramatized poetry readings called Women's Voice. She dedicated much of her time to teaching literature and writing in schools and libraries across the country, demonstrating her commitment to literacy. Her series, You Read to Me, I'll Read to You, underscores this commitment, promoting mutual reading as a bonding and learning experience. Remembered as a tireless advocate for literacy, Hoberman leaves behind an indelible legacy that will continue to inspire generations of young readers. Her life and work stand as a testament to her love for literature, her belief in the transformative power of reading, and her dedication to nurturing this love in children. Tributes to Marianne Hoberman. Number 6. Stephen M. Silverman, a dynamic chronicler of popular culture and the human experience. Stephen M. Silverman, a gifted American biographer, journalist, editor, passed away on July 6th at the age of 71. As the chief entertainment correspondent for the New York Post from 1977 to 1988, and later as a news editor at Time Inc. from 1995 to 2015, Silverman's career was defined by his acute eye for culture and his eloquent writing style. His impactful work in founding the People Online Daily showcased his forward-thinking approach to journalism in a rapidly digitalizing world. Throughout his career, Silverman's vast repertoire included contributions to revered publications like Esquire, Harper's Bazaar, The New York Times, and The Wall Street Journal. His body of work was recognized for its verve and mischief, and he was often celebrated as a deft manipulator of the devastating deadpan non sequitur. Aside from journalism, Silverman was a prolific author. With 12 books of cultural criticism under his belt, his writings ranged from biographies like David Lean, an account of the acclaimed director, to cultural explorations such as The Amusement Park, 900 Years of Thrills and Spills, and the Dreamers and Schemers Who Built Them. His final work, Sondheim, His Life, His Shows, His Legacy, is anticipated for release in fall 2023. Stephen M. Silverman's life was steeped in the exploration and chronicling of the human experience, and his influence resonates within journalism, literature, and the broader cultural landscape. His legacy will remain as a testament to the power of narrative and the enduring allure of popular culture. Tributes to Stephen M. Silverman. Number 5. Catherine Burks-Brooks, a beacon of civil rights and diverse accomplishments. Catherine Burks-Brooks, the steadfast civil rights activist, teacher, social worker, jewelry retailer, and newspaper editor, passed away at the age of 83 on July 3rd. Her life story became a testament to relentless pursuit of justice and diverse accomplishments. Burks-Brooks was a fundamental player in the American civil rights movement. She courageously participated in multiple freedom rides from Nashville, Tennessee, to Montgomery, Alabama, in May 1961, shaping the course of history. Her bravery was highlighted during a siege of the First Baptist Church by angry segregationists and a riot at the Montgomery Greyhound bus station. Beyond her activism, she had a rich, varied career. As a co-editor of the Mississippi Free Press from 1962 to 1963, she further pushed for civil rights. Her professional journey spanned from being an elementary school teacher, a social worker in Detroit, to a jeweler specializing in African jewelry and clothing. In her later life, she became a district sales manager for Avon Cosmetics and a substitute teacher in Birmingham, Alabama, continuing to make meaningful contributions to society. She also devoted her time speaking about her involvement in the Freedom Rides. Catherine Burks-Brooks leaves behind a remarkable legacy of strength, resilience, and versatile accomplishments, etched in the annals of the American Civil Rights Movement and beyond. Tributes to Catherine Burks-Brooks. Number 4. Richard Hovannisian, an enduring legacy in Armenian history and studies. Richard Hovannisian, the celebrated historian, scholar, and author, passed away on July 10th in Los Angeles at the age of 90. Hovannisian was renowned for authoring the authoritative history of the First Republic of Armenia and for his long-standing leadership of the AEF Modern Armenian Studies program at UCLA. His work has left an indelible mark on the study of Armenian history worldwide, earning him the title of a trailblazer by organizations like the Armenian National Committee of America Western Region. Hovannisian's life and academic path were heavily influenced by his heritage. Over his illustrious career, Hovannisian received many prestigious awards, including the Anka WR Lifetime Achievement Award and the Armenian Education Legacy Award. He has left a lasting legacy not only through his scholarly work, but also as a mentor to many students and scholars in the field of Armenian studies. Hovannisian was also instrumental in establishing the Society for Armenian Studies, further testament to his dedication to the advancement of this field of study. His passing is a significant loss to the academic world and to the Armenian community at large. His commitment to preserving Armenian history and culture will continue to inspire and influence future generations of scholars and historians. Tributes to Professor Richard Hovannisian. Number 3. Ahmadreza Ahmadi, the eminent Iranian poet and artist. Ahmadreza Ahmadi, the distinguished Iranian poet, screenwriter, and painter, passed away at the age of 83 on July 11th, after enduring a prolonged illness. His remarkable contributions to literature and the arts have left a lasting impact that transcends borders. Often recognized as the father of New Wave poetry in Iran, Ahmadi was a relentless innovator in his field. His pioneering efforts extended to children's literature, where he introduced the country to a unique form of surrealism. His work seamlessly merged the abstract with the concrete, cultivating a rich tapestry of imagination and understanding for his young readers. Ahmadi's most renowned work, Journey at Night, touches upon themes of social issues, peace, coexistence, and tolerance. It serves as a testament to his ability to blend vivid storytelling with profound insights into the human condition. Throughout his life, Ahmadi received multiple accolades for his work, notably the esteemed Bijan Jalali Literary Award in 2005. His writings have been translated into numerous languages, including Arabic, Armenian, English, French, German, Italian, Japanese, and Korean, reflecting his global influence and the universality of his messages. Ahmadreza Ahmadi's passing is a tremendous loss to the world of literature and art. His enduring legacy continues to inspire and influence countless individuals across the globe. Tributes to Ahmadreza Ahmadi. Now it's time to remember the legends who passed away in the past years. Number 2. Paul Orndorff, a legendary performer and a trailblazer in wrestling. Paul Orndorff, better known as Mr. Wonderful, was an American professional wrestler and college football player, passed away on July 12, 2021, at the age of 71. Orndorff was a standout athlete at the University of Tampa, where he played as a fullback and a tight end. He was drafted by the New Orleans Saints in 1973, but decided to pursue a career in professional wrestling instead. He trained with Bob Backlund, Jack Briscoe, Eddie Graham, and Hiro Matsuda, and made his debut in 1976. Orndorff rose to fame in the World Wrestling Federation in the mid-1980s, where he was managed by Bobby Heenan and feuded with Hulk Hogan. He was one of the main eventers of the first WrestleMania in 1985, teaming with Roddy Piper against Hogan and Mr. T. He also had memorable matches with Ricky Steamboat, Tito Santana, Don Muraco, and others. He left the WWF in 1988 due to a neck injury that caused his right arm to atrophy. He joined World Championship Wrestling in 1990, where he won the WCW World Television Championship and the WCW World Tag Team Championship with Paul Roma. Orndorff was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2005 and the National Wrestling Alliance Hall of Fame in 2009. He was widely regarded as one of the best heels and workers of his era, and a trailblazer for future generations of wrestlers. He is survived by his wife Rhonda, his sons Travis and Paul III, and his grandchildren. Tributes to Paul Orndorff. Number 1. Rod Bernard, a pioneer and a master of swamp pop music. Rod Bernard, a singer who helped to create and popularize the musical genre known as swamp pop, passed away on July 12, 2020 at the age of 79 due to Alzheimer's disease. Bernard grew up listening to Cajun, country, and Zydeco music, as well as rock and roll and rhythm and blues. He learned to play guitar and hosted his own radio show as a teenager. He formed a band called The Twisters and recorded 2 singles for a local label in 1957. In 1958, he recorded his signature song, This Should Go On Forever, for another Louisiana label, Gin Records. The song was a slow and soulful ballad that blended elements of different musical styles. It was leased to Argo Records of Chicago and became a national hit in 1959, reaching number 20 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Bernard appeared on American Bandstand and toured with other stars like Jerry Lee Lewis and Chuck Berry. Bernard continued to record and perform throughout the 1960s and 1970s, releasing albums for various labels and collaborating with other swamp pop artists like Clint West, Tommy McLean, and Warren Storm. Bernard was widely regarded as one of the founders and finest practitioners of swamp pop music, a genre that influenced many other musicians in Louisiana and beyond. He was inducted into the Louisiana Music Hall of Fame in 1997 and the Museum of the Gulf Coast Music Hall of Fame in 2007. Tributes to Rod Bernard. We kindly ask you to honor the lives of these remarkable individuals by showing your support and appreciation. Please like this video and continue watching as we pay respect to the legacies they've left behind.